Close Montgomery Advertiser columnist Duane Rankin and Auburn beat writer Matthew Stevens react to Auburn's 2,723 loss at LSU. Duane Rankin, Montgomery Advertiser. Auburn sophomore wide receiver Kyle Davis has been dismissed from the football program. Coach Gus Malzahn announced the news at his weekly news conference Tuesday morning, days after confirming the 6'2" receiver did not make the trip to LSU for what the fifth-year coach called a situation between him and me. Davis, a former five-star prospect, is the third Auburn player to leave since the season opener. Auburn has lost 14 players by transfer or dismissal since the end of the 2016 season. Malzahn said Davis was dismissed for breaking team rules and refused to give further details. "Anytime as a head coach a player has to be dismissed, that hurts," Malzahn said. "We've got a lot of great kids. Anytime that happens, it's just another opportunity for someone else. So that's the way I look at it." Quarterback Sean White was dismissed last month after being arrested on a public intoxication charge. A day later, defensive lineman Byron Cowart was granted his dismissal. Davis missed the entire spring workouts due to what Malzahn called a personal matter, and the wide receiver was one of 3 players suspended for the season opener against Georgia Southern for a violation of team rules. "Anytime as a head coach a player has to be dismissed, that hurts." Auburn head coach Gus Malzahn on the dismissal of Wr. Kyle Davis on October 17, 2017. In his 18-game career at Auburn, Davis had 19 receptions for 459 yards and 2 touchdowns. Davis is one of 6 players in Auburn's 2016 recruiting class, which was ranked number 8 in the nation according to Rivals.com, to leave the program since last spring. CLOSERANKIN Stevens talk Auburn's 2,723 loss at LSU. Rankin Stevens Auburn wilts in 2,723 loss at LSU 355. Montgomery Advertiser columnist Duane Rankin and Auburn beat writer Matthew Stevens react to Auburn's 2,723 loss at LSU. Duane Rankin, Montgomery Advertiser. One of 3 CLOSERANKIN Stevens talk Auburn's 2,723 loss at LSU. Rankin Stevens is Gus Malzahn delusional. 236 Gus Malzahn says it's not the end of the world after Saturday's 2,723 loss at LSU. Montgomery Advertiser columnist Duane Rankin and Auburn beat writer Duane Rankin debate Malzahn's statement. Duane Rankin, Montgomery Advertiser. 2 of 3 CLOSERANKIN Stevens talk Auburn's 2,723 loss at LSU. Rankin Stevens Petway returns, but 210 Montgomery Advertiser columnist Duane Rankin and Auburn beat writer Matthew Stevens discuss the return of Cameron Petway from injury. Duane Rankin, Montgomery Advertiser. 3 of 3 last video. Next video. Rankin Stevens Auburn wilts in 2,723 loss at LSU. Rankin Stevens is Gus Malzahn delusional. Rankin Stevens Petway returns, but an early enrollee in the spring of 2015, Davis ranked 3rd on the team with 248 receiving yards, the 8th most by a freshman at the school. Auburn wide receiver Kyle Davis makes a one-handed catch over Arkansas State defensive back Blaze Taylor. Photo Albert Cesare Advertiser. Davis was hampered was a shoulder injury during the 2016 season and broke his foot during preseason camp. Davis finished with 2 touchdowns and a highlight reel one-handed catch against Arkansas State. "The thing about Kyle is when he broke his foot," Malzahn said last September about the progress of his highly acclaimed prospect. "This is before we played our first game, so he's still learning as we go. His role will increase each week because he's still learning as we go along with the other receivers. That's the plan, too." The only game Davis had more than 2 catches was the 2,410 victory over Mercer last month when he had 3 catches for 62 yards. In 2017, Davis had only 7 catches for 210 yards and no touchdowns. In Saturday's loss at LSU, Auburn converted pass-catching tight end Sal Cannella to Davis' spot, and Malzahn more than suggested the 6'5", 228-pound junior college transfer could see more action. On the game's first drive, Cannella recorded his first career catch and received only 2 more targets. "He was the backup there and I thought Sal did some good things too," Malzahn said Tuesday. Receivers coach Cody Burns and offensive coordinator Chip Lindsey will have a plan moving forward as far as the receivers are concerned.